Hey, Savvy friends, it's Savvy Val coming to you from a very nasty, wintry upstate New York. We had a whopping snowstorm today. I think we got about 14 or 15 inches of snow, which that's why the look of my face is like this, because I hate the winter. Which leads me to why I'm recording this video. So as you know, I like to travel extensively with my husband, and I'm a little, he calls me cheap. I say I'm savvy, maybe frugal is the right word. I'm not quite sure. So I wanted to tell you how we actually could fly for free. This is something that's incredibly disciplined. And if you do not have the discipline, I do not suggest you do this. This is how we fly for free. We actually charge everything. I know it's crazy, but we charge everything. We charge our cell phone. We charge our cable. Whatever bill I could possibly put on my credit card, I charge. Now, before you freak out and think, oh my God, I have millions of dollars in credit card debt, I really don't. The credit card debt I actually have is a 0% credit card that has a balance. And the reason why I have a balance is I actually moved some money off my credit card at 0% with 1% transfer fee and paid a bulk of my mortgage. Now, again, this is something that unless you're able to be disciplined and paid off in that period of time, I don't suggest you do it. For us, this is how we're able to pay off our mortgage and travel for free. Well, almost for free. So there's two parts to this video. The first part is how we get almost, 2016, we had, I think, 1.5 plane tickets. So basically, 2 round trip tickets and 1 halfway ticket. So one way ticket, on our JetBlue card. And the reason how we got this was we ended up just charging everything. I am incredibly disciplined. I never pay interest on my credit card. So what I do is at the beginning of the month, I charge my cell phone, I charge my cable, I charge whatever bills I can put on my credit card, our car insurance, whatever we can possibly pay on our credit card. And what I do is I actually pay it off like the next day. So the first of the month, if I charge my cell phone bill, my cable bill, and say my car insurance, we actually pay our car insurance once a year because we get a discount and it's just worth it for us. But just say that I did. And that equaled $350. I actually take that money and pay that day. So I don't really have a balance on my credit card at the end of the month. I just pay it as I go. This is something that's incredibly disciplined. I am a recovering credit card junkie. As you saw in one of my past videos, I had 56 credit card accounts with my ex-husband. I don't suggest anybody having 56 credit card accounts. We only have a few credit cards that we use. We used to use CitiCard, and we used points, and we would get Lowe's gift cards or certain gift cards, and we gave them out as gifts. But lately, since we want to travel more and airfare is just ridiculous, we got the JetBlue card, which is now Barclays. It used to be American Express. Now it's Barclays. And we each have a card, 2 separate accounts, because then I can at least keep track of the spending and keep an eye on my husband. So I just go in, and I'm very disciplined. I'm one of those freaks that go and look at my accounts every single day. It takes me 3 minutes, but I just do it. I look at my checking account. I look at my credit card balances. We have 2 credit cards, and I look at my credit card balances. And when we charge something, we end up paying it. So basically, the point is we don't charge something we don't have the money for. So that's how we're able to get the points. Most times we get offers where if you charge your groceries or you go out to dinner, you get 2 times the points. 2 weeks ago, I actually got an offer for 3 times the amount of points if I charge between now and I think April or May, we get 3 times the points. Now, last year, we actually got 2 $100 gift certificates for companion flights. So one was on my card, one was on my husband's card. So when we fly, we can actually take $100 off of one of our tickets. We also use points. Like I said, this is incredibly disciplined. If you're a credit card junkie, do not do this. I am very disciplined. I am like a hawk when it comes to our bills. The second part is we do have credit card debt, and it's not a lot. We have in our savings account to cover what's on our credit card. But what we did was we actually did a balance transfer from our credit card at 0% for 18 months, and we put that chunk of money on our mortgage. Again, we have very little on our mortgage, but for us to do that, we're able to accelerate our mortgage quicker. Trust me, I've done the math and I've done the numbers, and it works out to our benefit. So if that's something you're able to do, but again, I tell you, this is something that you have to be incredibly disciplined to do. If you cannot be disciplined to do this, if you think that you're going to willy-nilly charge, do not do this. But for us, it works because we end up getting free airline tickets. Oh, sorry. Paige is on hot alert. Sorry. Scared me. So, the third part of this video is I actually got one of my bucket list items that if you saw my 17 goals in 17 was to go see the Red Hot Chili Peppers. We are going to see the Red Hot Chili Peppers in Atlanta. I paid $0 for my airline flight. Actually, correction, I paid the tax. I paid $11.20 each way for both of us to fly direct flight from JFK down to Atlanta. So that was a bucket list item. I also had points for a hotel. So I was able to get one night for free in a 5-star hotel. I don't even think we're classy enough to stay in a 5-star hotel. And the other night we had to pay. So it ended up being $150 for 2 nights. You can't beat that. We also had a gift certificate because we had horrible service with a car rental company that I will remain nameless when we were in LA, when we went to Bora Bora, and we're getting a car for very inexpensive, really expensive. I think they're actually paying us to drive the car for a couple days. So for us, this is what we do. Again, this is not something that everybody could possibly do. You know, if you're disciplined and you want to travel and you don't abuse credit cards and you want to take advantage, I say that I like to get the points. I get points for everything. I'm lucky enough that if my mom, 2 years ago, my mom bought furniture and I was like, can I put it on my credit card and get the points? She's like, sure. And then she just paid off my credit card. But again, this is something you have to be incredibly disciplined in. I don't believe in debt. I don't believe in stupid debt. I don't believe anybody should have credit card debt that you're paying interest on. If you're paying interest on a credit card, you either need to find a 0%. You can go to bankrate.com and go on there and look for 0% credit cards and then transfer those balances. Now, keep in mind, you're going to have a transfer fee. 5% is a lot. I actually found one for 1%, which is awesome. And then most of them are generally 3%. But look at your transfer fee. And then if you have 4 or 5 credit cards that you need to consolidate, I'd suggest taking one credit card, one advance, putting that in your checking account so you only have one fee, and then paying off that. So I know this was like a multitude of different things in my video, but these are things that just excite me. I am all about, if I can get something for free, this girl could do a cartwheel. She really would. So this girl's going to see the Red Hot Chili Peppers, one of her bucket lists down. Plus, we're going to be visiting Georgia, which is 1 out of our 10 states of our goals. So we're off to a good start for our 2017 goals. So I hope everybody wrote their goal list and is getting them crossed off. So I will catch up with you this weekend for a grocery haul. Have a wonderful day. Bye.